Here are some news updates for Monday, the 11th day of January 2021. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control has said that confirmed cases of coronavirus has risen to 100,087 in the country. This is coming 45 weeks after the country recorded its first COVID-19 case on February 27, 2020, according to data available on NCDC's website on Monday, 11 January. The agency also said that out of the total 187,000 COVID-19 cases, 80,030 patients have been discharged, while 1,358 are dead. The data also showed that there are 18,699 active cases in Nigeria, with Lagos and the FCT having 6,858 cases and 5,563 respectively, while 1,024 new cases in 16 states and the Federal Capital Territory was recorded on January 10, 2021. The plans that federal universities in Nigeria will reopen on the 18th of January as directed by the Minister of Education may be dashed as members of non-academic unions may begin a 3-day warning strike from Tuesday, January 12, 2021. In a letter dispatched to all branch chairmen of both Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions (NASU) and Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities (SANU) at the weekend, the Joint Action Committee of the two unions explained that the 3-day protest is against sharing of 40 billion naira end allowances and non-implementation of the agreement it reached with the federal government. In a letter dispatched to all branch chairmen of both Local Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions (NASU) and Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities (SANU) at the weekend, the Joint Action Committee of the two unions explained that the 3-day protest is against sharing of 40 billion end allowances and non-implementation of the agreement it reached with federal government in the past. At their meeting held in Abuja at the weekend, the two unions listed inconsistencies in the IPPIS payment, non-payment of end allowances, non-payment of arrears of minimum wage, delay in renegotiation of FGN, NASU and SANU 2009 agreements, non-payment of retirement benefits of outgone members, teaching staff usurping headship of non-teaching units, in clear violation of condition of service and established procedures, among others. The Joint Action Committee directed members of the union to use Monday, January 11, 2020, to sensitize all their colleagues to the imperativeness of the warning strike and further directed that a 3-day protest should hold from Tuesday 12th to Thursday 14th January 2021 at each branch from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. Protests followed the election of a former Nigeria's ambassador to the United States of America, Professor George Obiozor, as the President General of HONNEBU, the largest and most influential socio-cultural umbrella body of the Igbo nation, on Sunday. Leading contestants on Sunday morning quit the elections following alleged irregularities in the build-up to the polls, as former Secretary General of HONNEBU, Dr. Joe Nwogu, Professor Chidi Osuagwu, and Dr. Chris Osoluka, who had registered for the contest, backed out after procuring and returning their nomination forms. While Nwogu, who announced his decision to quit the process to the surprise of many of his admirers on Saturday morning, described the election as a farce and the lowest part of HONNEBU, wondering when the organization has become a parastatal of government. Osoluka stated that it was obvious the neck of the association does not possess the will to rescue the organization, while Osuagwu, on quitting the race, described the election as bizarre, stating that some of the procedures did not follow the guidelines. Amidst the confusion, another group of HONNEBU led by suspended Secretary General Chief Uche Okuku announced the election of Chief Chidi Ibe from Imo State as the new President General. A Wuse Zone 2 Magistrate Court, Abuja, on Monday admitted publisher of Sahara Reporters and convener of Revolution Now protest, Omoyele Sowore, and 4 others arrested on New Year Eve over their involvement in a protest over ban on crossover night activities to bail in a sum of 20 million naira. Sowore and the others were arraigned on January 4, 2021 on a 3-count charge bordering on conspiracy, unlawful assembly and incitement, and following their pleas of not guilty, Magistrate Shegun Bello ordered that they be remanded at the Kuje Correctional Center pending the hearing and determination of their bail applications. Delivering ruling on Monday, the magistrate, while holding that the defendants were entitled to bail, said the defendants did not resist arrest while being apprehended and accordingly admitted the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th defendants to bail in liberal terms, with a bond of 1 million naira each, and ordered them to produce one shorty in like sum who must be resident in Abuja with an identifiable workplace and residential address. Omoyele Sowore, however, was also admitted to bail to the sum of 20 million naira and 2 shorties in like sum, adding that one of the shorties must be a civil servant not below grade level 12 in the Federal Civil Service, while Sowore must report physically to the Chief Registrar of the FCT High Court or any other person designated by the Chief Magistrate every Monday and Friday mornings until the end of the case. On the foreign scene, congressional Democrats are to begin their drive to impeach President Donald Trump from office this week, with a House vote on articles of impeachment expected as early as Wednesday that could make him the only president in history to be impeached twice. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's leadership team will seek a vote on resolutions calling on Vice President Mike Pence and cabinet officials to invoke the 25th Amendment, with a full House vote expected on Tuesday, and Vice President Mike Pence and the cabinet would have 24 hours to act before the House would move towards impeachment. The lawmakers warned of the damage the president could still do before Joe Biden was inaugurated January 20, as the president was increasingly isolated after a mob rioted in the Capitol in support of his false claims of election fraud. The personal doctor of Pope Francis, 78-year-old Fabrizio Soccorsi, has died from coronavirus complications after being admitted at Rome's Gemelli Hospital for a previous health issue on December 26th. Pope Francis named him his personal physician in August 2015 after not renewing the term of Papa Dr. Patrizio Polissa, who was also head of the Vatican's healthcare services. The Pope has recently declared that it was within Catholic doctrine and an ethical obligation to receive vaccination against the virus, adding that he would be receiving his first dose shortly, while reiterating that the vaccines against COVID-19 should be made available to every single person in the world. And that's the news update at this time on Television Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles.